What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Appreciate y'all, as always, for being here. Propsmadeeasy.com are the tools we're using in this video. Only $20 a month to get access to these tools to show you the best plus EV spots throughout the entire industry. And as you guys know, playing plus EV is going to be your only way at real long-term success. Okay, trying to hit those random parlays and shit is not what's really going to make you up in profit and making money. Okay, those are going to lose you money long term. All right, anyway, excited to get into it, man. It's Taco Tuesday. We got some WNBA. I believe we got some NBA Summer League we'll touch on as well. Let's start with WNBA first and then go from there. All right. On Prizepicks, Sonia Citron over 19.5 PRA at a 5.1 EV, minus 133 consensus for the over 19.5 PRA at a 5.1 EV. Solid spot for Sonia. Only 6 books are built into that, though. That's the one issue I have there. There's only 6 books built into this EV for Sonia. Sanaya Rivers, over 9.5 points, has 15 books built in, so better. Minus 130 consensus on the over 9.5 points, 4.26 EV there. Aaliyah Boston, over 11.5 rebounds assists at a 3.51 EV, minus 128 consensus, 16 books built into the consensus there. Caitlin Clark, under 4.5 rebounds, is a 3.45 EV, 38 books baked into a minus 128 consensus for the under 4.5 rebounds for Caitlin Clark at a 3.45 EV. So some decent options, but as you could tell, not a ton. You know what I mean? Like some of the top EV options have small consensus book. The amount of consensus books built into the consensus odds. And that's one of the benefits, like I said in yesterday's video, that Props Made Easy gives you, is the fact that you can know immediately, without doing anything, how many books have this player's line that is able to compare to, and kind of get an idea of how true that EV is going to be and how accurate it can be. The more consensus books you have built into a solid EV, the better. So Caitlin Clark under 4.5 rebounds, while it's just a 3.45 EV, it's still a positive EV. And at the end of the day, that is mainly what you're focused on. All right. Now let's look at all books. Let's select all books. Among all books at the top of the list, we have Kiki Ariafin, over 7.5 rebounds at a 9.56 EV due to being able to get it at minus 119 on Novig, where it's minus 147 across 26 books. Again, that sample is solid. We're looking for a solid sample, and that you're getting it there. Caitlin Clark, over 8.5 assists, is a plus 101 on Novig, 7.95 EV due to consensus being minus 116. So across 39 books, she has an average of being a favored to go over 8.5 assists, but yet you get her as an underdog price on Novig. And this is what it's all about, grabbing these plays at the better expected value. That way you're making that profit long term, okay? That is what it is all about. And if you want to join my Discord, my personal Discord, where I post plus EV sharp bets every day, that is all we post, because we are in the game of getting positive units every single month. That is what we do. We have a weekly and a monthly option. You can find that in the comment section pinned down below if you want my personal bets every single day. And we are going in on WNBA every day right now. So Wnba, over 22.5 points plus rebounds at plus 100 on Bet365, 7.7 EV. Minus 116 consensus across 16 books. So sample not huge, but okay. Tina Charles, over 5.5 rebounds at a 7.18 EV. Minus 125 on Novig. Minus 147 consensus across 32 books. It's exactly the kind of thing that we're looking for. And again, we have many different filters you can use. The top performing EV filter. This is going to show you plays that are 5% or higher EV. And over the season, they have gone over whatever the PME pick is saying. They have done that in 70% or higher over the season. So if we look at Tina Charles and we go over the season, 69.8% she has hit the over on her 5.5 rebounds. And you get it at a solid EV right now at minus 125 on Novig. All right, for everybody who likes to look at history, where this is a big deal for them, this is the filter for you, the top performing EV. Again, regardless if we know how little history matters or not, we still want to give y'all what y'all like to look at. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're still playing the plus EV, that's all that matters. That's all we want you to be doing, is playing plus EV every single play. That's what Props Made Easy can do for you. It's only $20 a month. Stop spending $50+ a month on a tool when Props Made Easy exists. It's crazy. High EV Heat is going to show you plays that are 5% or higher EV, and 30 or more books built into the consensus. So it immediately takes those smaller consensus book counts out, like a 15 book consensus book, 9. It won't even show you those because that consensus isn't high enough. So this will show you plays that are 30 or more books built into the consensus and 5% or higher EV. Sharp and Safe is going to show you plays that are already favored at minus 120 or higher. So they already have a higher implied probability to hit, as well as being 5% or higher EV and 30 or more books built into the consensus. So Sharp and Safe is where you want to be if you're really in bankroll build mode, like you're really just trying to be as safe as you can. You can't handle as many losses, right? Like your bankroll can't sustain many loss days right now. So Sharp and Safe is your filter. That's what we built this filter for. Those trying to be as consistent as possible while still playing plus EV. All right. And then once you have your bankroll up, you can start doing high EV heat where you're taking plus 101s and stuff like that, and you really start getting that unit size up. All right. Let's check out NBA Summer League. See what we got over on NBA Summer League. The NBA Summer League tool is, oh, we don't have anything? Oh, there's no high EV heat. Hold on. Okay. The NBA Summer League tool is a sportsbook differential tool. Why? Because not a lot of sportsbooks have odds for Summer League. Okay? And again, there's no real reason to just compare to one book. So what we're going to do when it comes to the odd stuff, so what we're going to do is take a sportsbook differential. So what we do for NBA Summer League right now is we take every book that has these players' lines and we compare the line to them. Okay? So as you can see, Drew Timmy, I don't know how many books have this line for him, but he averages 22.7 sportsbook across the sportsbooks. His line averages 22.7 across the books that have his line available. But yet you get it at 17.5 on Prizepicks. Okay? As you can see, Bovada has his line all the way up to 24.5. Okay? So it's just all over the place. Let's see if we can go just Prizepicks real quick. So Drew is going to be the best value today for NBA Summer League, over 17.5 with that average sportsbook line of 22.17. 4.67 sportsbook differential here. You're getting them at 17.5. Great value there. There's some really big spots on Prizepicks right now. Terrence Shannon Jr., over 19.5 points. His average sportsbook line is 22.1. Again, you're getting it at 19.5. You're getting it at a sportsbook differential of 2.16. So it's a good spot here for the over 19.5 points. All right, 2.6 is the difference between the line you're getting it at opposed to the sportsbook line average. All right, Missy, over 10.5 points at a 2.25 sportsbook differential. 12.75 is his average sportsbook line through the sportsbooks that have this line, and you're getting it at 10.5. So again, that's another fantastic option. And then last but not least, of all the plays that are over a 2 sportsbook differential, you have Nikola Topic. Over, or Topic, however you say this dude's name, over 5.5 assists at a 2 sportsbook differential. His average sportsbook line is 7.5, so you're getting it at a discount on Prizepick at 5.5. All right, so yes, we have NBA Summer League. We got the sportsbook differential tool for NBA Summer League. We've got Wnba popping, all that good stuff. So propsmadeeasy.com. If you haven't joined yet, you need to. Let's check out the Game Center real quick for Wnba and see what we got here. At the top of the list, first thing that sticks out to me is you got the aces as the top EV, but it's only 12 books. Right below that, though, you have a fantastic option on Novig. Washington Mystics, money line at minus 113 on Novig. It's minus 129 across 104 books, but yet you get it at minus 113, giving you a 6.19 EV value. So solid value there for that one. Absolutely love that spot for the Washington Mystics, and that would probably be the bet that I would go with right now as well. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's get this money, baby. Happy Taco Tuesday. If you want to join and be able to use the tools that you're using, propsmadeeasy.com. The link to my personal Discord where I'll post my favorite bets every single day. Again, they are only plus EV. They are only sharp. Make sure you have Novig and a ProfitX account. Those are the 2 main sportsbooks that I play on. And I post the best options every single day. Sharp only. No bullshit, nothing but sharp plays, and we're just building bankroll over there. We're building units, all right? Especially getting locked in there before NFL and being able to build up that unit. That's our plan, right? We want to build up those units, build up that bankroll, and then that way when NFL starts, we can really take off and go to another level with it. You feel what I'm saying? So lock in if you haven't already. The Discord link will be down in the description. Appreciate y'all as always, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.